Hello friends and welcome, my name's AliA. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another video. We are back within my world within AliA adventure. Look at who built that? Who built that? That person must be pretty damn awesome to be able to build something as awesome as that. I built that. You guys helped me along the way. I'm going to give all the credit to you guys as well. And I'm going to fill in this hole here. Thank you very much. But welcome back, guys, to another AliA adventure episode. If you missed out on the previous part or any of the other parts, there'll be a playlist down below. Go and check that out, my friends. I want to make sure that you aren't missing out on any of your awesomeness. I can see my really long shadow, which means the sun is probably... Where is the sun? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't see the sun, which means it's definitely going down. We need to go to bed quickly before the mobs come out. Not that we don't have, like, full armor or anything, but time to head back in. We used up a load of the wood last episode to complete the awesome AliA logo, and we've now got so many awesome buildings everywhere. I absolutely love it. But this episode, we're going to be getting on with the thing which we've been working on and finally can complete, which is the redstone gate, which is going to be more than just a redstone gate. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And do not fear, guys, we've got some big plans for it, and I'm looking forward to it. Just wondering if I've got everything on me that I need for this episode. I think I do, friends. You know what we could get rid of, though, is some eggs. But I'm gonna go to sleep first. Let the eggs sort of restore themselves. Let me restore myself, and then now the morning has arisen. It's time for us to create some chickens. I'm gonna see if I can create them from here. Ugh. Okay, chickens. Uh-oh. That's a bit too far. Okay. I don't know if it works from here. I don't think it works, you know. Chickens? No chicken. Wait, the chicken spawn over there? No, no chickens. So welcome back, friends. Last episode, we did indeed complete the awesome AliA logo. I have no idea what that purple sheep's doing up there, but let's just leave him. Let's just do what he wants to do. Completely up to him. We have our awesome castle system here, which I got him. I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I like it quite a lot. I think I have a workbench here. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Can't remember why I've got... Why do I have spare wood? Must be a reason. Must have been for when we were making all of the pistons and stuff. So what I'm going to do is actually make some gates. 6. Cheers, game. That's a ton of gates. Not your selfless little gates. It's so hard to make a lot of them, I swear down. So I was going to make as many as I can right now, and then we can actually finish off just this part here, which means that nobody can get in and out. Only I can get in and out. And once this bridge is done, only us will be able to enter and exit this area. So we are going to be using quite a lot of stuff this episode, but I think we are good. I think we should have everything set up for us to go ahead and complete it. I've got a cool design idea, and hopefully you guys design. Hopefully you guys like the design as well. Oh no. So much water absolutely everywhere, but we're going to fill it in. I'm keeping the water because, as I keep on saying in the previous episodes, I think it could make like quite a cool little moat system. So that could definitely be a good idea. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to have to actually... I'm going to go all the way into the building here. To about there. And that should be good. Okay. So, first things first. We're going to place all of this down. First things first, we need to place down all of these repeaters. Now, the technical term for these is repeaters, and you can set them at different... Oh gosh, my bad. You can set them at different levels, and I think it's all to do with how far then that the redstone signal repeats itself, which would make sense since it's called a repeater. And that's going to be one of the parts that we're going to be needing throughout this process. I'm going to grab the 15 one, just because we may as well finish it off first. And then I'm going to put all of this down here. And just because I'm 99% sure that we'll need a little bit of a repeater there, I'm going to put that down there as well in preparation. Now, this little thing here is going to be useful, but I'm going to work on this first. But since this gate is going to be accessed from 2 sides, I need to make sure that it can work from both sides. We have enough there? Yeah, perfect. Why is that connecting to that one there? Oh yeah, I guess it isn't connected to the ice. This is going to need a switch at some point here. And then a switch on the inside as well. So I'm thinking... trying to work out where I can put the switch without making it too ugly. I think the best place to put the switch will probably be one, I guess... one here. That's going to be where I guess where one of the switches can go. Hopefully that works. And then I'm thinking the other one can be here. And I could always have it around the back somewhere. That's kind of a pain though, isn't it? Okay, let's go for this one here. Let's go for this one here. So I'm going to have that there. And then we need to make sure that all of the redstone signal actually links up. So let's work this out. So we can have it going up to there. And then hopefully this will work. There's a lot of sort of excessive planning, guys, making sure that everything works correctly, which is what we want to happen. Now this, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think, oh, my screen's just made the whole my whole face go blue. What I'm gonna do is to get rid of this here, like so, and then this should link us back if we go and fill in that. Go and fill in that as well. So what I'm going to do here is try and test this out. And hopefully what I'm thinking of doing is running it underneath, because you don't want the redstone signal to get stuck. So if I can have like a sneaky redstone signal going around here, and then I need a piston or something to activate. And what I'm thinking of having is one switch on that side. Hey, how do I get out? Guys, I'm stuck. Actually, you know what? I can probably do this. There we go. I think I have, is it a switch or a piston? It's definitely a switch. Switch Minecraft. I apologize, I'm a big noob. Lever. That's what we want. I think I may be able to make it right now, to be honest. If the internet isn't slow, yes, we can make it. We should. Yes, we can make it right now, boys. We can make it right now. Right now. Do. Okay, so we should just need 2. So 1, 2. Thank you. I'm going to take that back. Now, hopefully, even though there's a bit of a mess of an inventory, hopefully, if I put that there. Okay, damn, it doesn't quite work. I think. Okay, I know how to do this, I know how to do this. Okay. I can turn it off. I think this will work. So what I'm going to do here is get that there, put that there. Okay, that should work. I'm not going to activate it. Actually, I probably should activate it to test it, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's test it. Yeah, buddy. And then if I give that another switch, it will go back down. It's got some nice bright lights as well. There you go, guys. A little bit of a sneak peek at the gate in action. It seems to be working, which is awesome. Actually, did it work all the way? That's one issue I was worried about. Yeah, buddy. It goes all the way to the end. Awesome. I wasn't sure if it'd be able to go that far, because this is a lot bigger build than some of the ones I've seen online. In terms of our gate is just freaking massive, man. It's the bestest in the world. So that's perfect. Boom, baby. We have done the first part. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you guys, how far we've come. So let's continue working this now, of course, as well. Okay, so that was gonna be the little part there. What I'm thinking, how I've got a cool idea, guys. I've got a really cool idea in terms of how we can make this awesome. So, jumping ahead a little bit, I know, but if this is enough iron, this could be awesome. So this is what I'm thinking, right? I have to drop the iron. Goodbye, iron. Goodbye. This is what I'm thinking for a little awesome door system, right? So first of all, we come along here, but like, you know what? Goodbye. And then, actually, we have to fill in that a little bit here, just to make sure. So let's go fill in everything. That should still connect. Yeah, buddy. So what I'm going to do here is have one door there. Hopefully this works. I can't remember how to... Okay, come on. Come on, door. One door. No. I think this works. How do you put doors adjacent to each other? It's gonna have a door. We could just have it like here, I guess. We could just have the doors right there. Yeah, we could do that. I think that might be better. So we have a door there. Nah, it's a bit too outwards, mate. A bit too outwards. Have one door there. One door there. And then that switch is gonna have to be moved a little bit. doing some design processing here. I don't want to break it. Okay, I'm gonna move that on there. Thank you. Put that down there. We need to make sure that this one here has a lever on it like that. And then what we're probably gonna have to do is get rid of that there. Break. And put that there instead, just to block that part off. And then that can go like that. That can go like that, just to stop anyone coming in. Okay, cool. Little bit weird, I know. But it then means we can actually access it, and then from this side, people won't know. So what we do need to do, actually, is put that there, and got another switch there, so from the outside we can access it. Wait, if I do that, will it? Huh. Oh, no, it accessed the wrong thing, damn it. Okay. Damn you, doors. Back. Okay, screw the doors. Let's just have one for the moment. Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. Okay, nice. Back to the build that we had originally. Alright. Back to the build. We can just have one door at the moment. Like that. I'm just going to leave it like that. Leave it like that. And then at least we have that ready. Now it's getting really dark. I'm going to turn my shades off just a minute just so we can work a little bit more in the night time. So the switch should be there. So what I'm going to do is probably put that there, run this all the way around the edge, like that, just so it's sort of running around the edge, it's not really getting in the way of anyone. There we go, cool, so that should now work from either side. Yeah, buddy. Perfect, so we can access it from that one there, or that one there. And we've got a little bit of an entrance here. We'll work on some door system. That door system I did a second ago wasn't as good as it could have been. I would have going to lose that iron if I'm not careful. Okay, so shades back on. Back in action, baby. It's time to go for little sleepy kink, little sleepy poos, and go back to sleep, baby. I'm sure there are lots of even more advanced redstone stuff I could do here, but I think this is going to be cool. And I've got a cool idea as well for like something awesome to put on the front of a gate as well. But yes, the AliA craft server is now up and live. Tons of you guys have been making stuff on the server in creative, factions, everything. And a load of you guys have been sending me pictures of you just on the server, like, without even asking. You guys have just sent me pictures of you standing in front of the AliA logo, like, yeah, I'm on the server. And I'm like, hey, dude, that's awesome. So thank you to all of you guys that are doing that. Parts of the server are a little bit laggy. Not horrifically, but like sometimes it will jump every now and then. We're working on changing the infrastructure a little bit so it's like just not laggy at all, which is something that I really like and want to make sure is happening, so you guys are just, you know, basically having a lag-free experience. And also there's a few issues which come up when sometimes you try and join. It will say too many people in the hub when actually there isn't. Like there's loads of space in the hub. We're working on that as well, just so that everybody can connect. So over the coming few days, all of that should be completely fine-lined, and you guys should be like, oh, do you want to jump on AliA Craft? And like, yeah, boy, let's do it. I'm going to get rid of that as well quickly, just so I can pick that up. Thank you. Just because you know that all of these fences are unlimited supply. We don't want to be wasting too much of it. So first part down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So time for the second part. Now that ain't the second part, buddy. This isn't part of the plan. This isn't part of the plan at all, but we should have just enough. We should have more than enough, actually. So this is going to come and connect over here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Nice. And then I'm going to grab some of this as well, which should be sweet. I know that some of you guys are awesome at Minecraft and know a ton more than me, been playing the game for ages, but I also know some of you guys are quite new like myself and don't know a load about Minecraft. So, what I'm trying to work on is like guides and stuff for each of the parts of the server so that you guys can jump in and understand exactly what's going on, because I know a lot of you guys may be like, oh, what's this faction server, and you want to have a go but don't quite know how to do it, or prison server, you're not quite sure how to do it. I hope to do series in all of those, so when I start series, or maybe I'll just do like a mini tutorials which you can access on the AliA Craft website, maybe I'll let you guys know, just so you guys know how to use all the different parts of the server. Or if you are a Minecraft veteran, somebody who knows a load about Minecraft, you can just help people out that seem a little bit stuck as well. That'd be useful. That'd be real useful, dudes. Now this is gonna be very low down. And this is one of the things I didn't like too much about its design. I tried to change it a little bit, using my own like sort of theorizing skills in Minecraft, but didn't quite work. So what we're going to be doing here is lowering this down just so you can't see the gate system. So like it's very concealed, and it is very low down, and it's not sort of quite nice and open. I would like it to be quite nice and open, but it's just not really a possibility. But I have a cool idea, dudes, so do not fear. Technically, we could just leave it at that and turn it into like a little cool bridge, but I've got a bigger and better idea. So I had some iron on me, I believe. There we go. We're going to grab some of that. 16, jeez. Jeez, that's a lot of iron bars. I forgot how efficient iron bars were in this game. It's going to fill all of that in with a load of iron bars. Load of iron bars. Mate, we're in a jail. Okay, there we go. But we need to connect this infrastructure system so that it all links up when... Okay, wow. This could be a little bit of a pain. So the redstone's going to go along there. So it's going to go along 1, 2. So it's actually going to pop out there. And I think if I get rid of that one there, it should link up. So I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go upstairs. And which blocks? So I think I've got one of these blocks here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put this down for a second just so I can come and join. Hey, friends. So I can come and join this part, and then I'm going to run redstone along here. This redstone will allow the whole thing to lift up, and then the redstone system will run inside. But you can't actually... I can put that there, but I can't cover up that block because it will stop the redstone signals. The redstone signal's there. You can put that there as well. And I think the best thing to do here would be to run the redstone signal down. Probably so it connects to there, actually. I don't think it matters where it connects to, so what I could do, if I get rid of that block there, you know what? I think if I get rid of that one there, and then do this, I should be able to run. That could work, you know, I think that could work. Let's see. Yes, yes. Yeah, buddy. So all of that should be linked up. A little bit sort of like, not the cleanest looking thing in the world, but it all links up, and that's what we want, baby. And it also means I can plop that in there, so it's nice and covered there. There is that one hole, but I don't think you can really avoid that. So I think that's it. I think that's it. So let's give it a go. Are you okay? Okay, so that didn't quite... Wow. Game? Game? Huh? Game? Okay. I'm gonna save and quit and see what happens if we reconnect. Hopefully it's not glitching around everywhere. Okay, so the bottom part worked, but the top part didn't quite work. I think it's because the redstone signal's traveling quite far, and there's 2 switches. What if I link up? What if I link up the redstone here as well? It's a little bit crazy, I know. Hey! Hey, it worked! Hey, friends! I just tried something out and it actually worked. Okay. But I'm wondering, does that need... Yeah, I think we should just leave this all connected. It looks like a mess in here, but nobody's gonna see it, guys. Nobody's gonna see it. Okay. That's cool. What we can do is just rearrange this stair system a little bit, I guess. We can go to that and then replace this here like so. There we go. And then we can just come upstairs like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Now we don't want to make sure that people don't fall into... Actually, I was thinking we're going to have to redo this whole redstone system on the other side, but of course we don't. It's only going to be on this side. That's cool. That is cool, baby. Now, you'll notice that these ones haven't come down. I believe I have a fix for that issue, which means we just need to go and put another redstone repeater upstairs. I'm going upstairs. I'm going to be the man working all of these issues out like a boss. Okay. So, ow. I think if we just go and put one redstone repeater over here, I think literally just like there. Oh, damn, it doesn't quite work. Ow! Ow, game. Cool, man. Okay. I need to, you know what, screw it. I'm going to put that there just so I can fall down. There we go. Now, if I go and put this here, I don't think that's connecting to anything, so I should be able to go put that there. And that there. I thought that would work. Doesn't... Oh! Does it work? No. Wow, the whole thing's now gone down. Okay. Okay. Redstone issues with AliA. Okay. So this redstone repeater doesn't like being there. Let's try it again. Okay, it's a little bit of lag. It sort of goes dun dun, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as it's working, that's fine. Okay. The thing is, the signal isn't getting all the way across to these ones, and once it gets all the way across to those ones, it's fine. So it's a whole of a redstone signal being used. Yes, it is. Okay. So I think I may be able to do. Need to work out where the, because I want to come out to there. And that's a little bit. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Got an idea, friends. You're troubleshooting with me, and I like it. I like it a lot. So, what we can do here is probably turn off the redstone signal, actually. I think having the redstone signal on when I used it last time is a bit screwed up. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to come upstairs. I'm going to come upstairs to here. And then get rid of this block. And then what I think, if I get rid of that and get rid of that, I think hopefully this will work. So that redstone should now go upstairs. And it should link in with everything, I hope. This could be it, I think. Hey! AliA working at redstone. Never done this stuff before. And it works. But, does it work from here? Hey! There's a little bit of disconnect. In terms of like a little bit of lag, but it's minimal lag. So there you go, guys. We have a freaking gate system, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So you come along, we're like, oh, I can't get in. I'm not allowed to join the kingdom. It's like, hey, there's a secret switch. Hey, we're back in. A little bit of glitching. I don't know why that glitches every now and then. What the heck? Okay, there we go. These blocks don't like each other too much. Now the gate is shut up. Nobody can come and join us. And we're stuck here forever and ever. Now, I do need to work out like some sort of cool door system. I do have the doors, actually. You know what? I could just put the door. I don't think I can put the door there, actually. Break. Thank you. I'm going to put the door system. I think I want to put it here. It's like that. Have one door there. Where'd the other door go? Here we go. Have one door there. And then I just need like a pressure plate. How do I even make a pressure plate? Is it just like that? Make sure that's a pressure plate. Weighted pressure plate. Heavy. Hopefully it doesn't matter. I'm not... Wow. Not that heavy. Oh man. I made a heavy one. I needed a stone one. I just realized now. I think the best one we can use is a stone pressure plate. So not a heavy one. There we go. So that should work. Hey, there we go. When I saw the heavy sign, I was like, I don't think that's going to quite work out. Don't think it's going to work out too well for us, friends. Boom. There we go. We can come in. What we do need is probably some torches around here. Although some of you guys, it's a cool idea to keep it dark and then zombies will spawn in here and then we can just kill them all off. Well, I am probably going to... We're stuck. Oh, man. Imagine if we were actually stuck. That's stuck. We're not actually stuck, though, guys. Don't worry. I don't know if you can put a pressure plate on the same space there. I don't think you can even put it on glass either. Much troubleshooting, but we've been working out. Come here, block. Did I say you could go there? No, I didn't. Wait, what the heck? Where's it gone? We're just losing items. I think if I put that there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, sweet. Get in and out. One more pressure plate. Whew. Been a lot of building. Hope that pressure plate doesn't affect the redstone. No, it doesn't. Sweet. Now, you may be thinking, but Ali, this is quite small. So, what I've got an idea of... Let's close that up for a second. So, what I've got an idea of... As you can see here, we've worked out the awesome, beautiful castle. We have a few ideas, really. We could build something on top of it, but my idea was to get a lot of the leftover... we could make it even cooler. We could make it even cooler, but my idea was to get the leftover parts from the wool that we actually collected and make like a big A here and put a big A so people, when they know, they're going to be coming into the AliA kingdom, baby. Now, since I left it last time, I'm not going to leave it this time. I'm going to actually finish this off properly so that we can actually work it out. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let me back into my kingdom. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful daughter. We are back in. It's glitched out a little bit. There we go, perfect. It was glitched out a little bit, but don't tell anyone. So I'm going to actually go up here. I'm going to go all the way up here. I think if I fall down here, yeah, buddy. There we go. We can put those in. I think it was outwards always facing, wasn't it? Yeah. So you should be able to put that one in there. Nice. So make sure that we're actually finishing this project off. Hey. Yeah, buddy. And then we can make like a little bit of a walk around system here. I told you I was going to use the dirt for scaffolding. The scaffolding project of AliA. Making sure that the scaffolding is in the right place. Okay, hopefully I can hold down control here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There's always little bits of cheeky blocks that want to break themselves. And I didn't give them permission to break themselves. Don't break yourselves, blocks. Hey, look, we can see inside. We can see inside, friends. There we go. Boom. Thank you. Another series I wanted to do, maybe like a mini series on, was Skyblock. That's available on my server, which is where you start off on like a little island and you've got limited resources. And you've got to like complete some challenges or just, you know, build out and do whatever you want, really. I may do that as like a mini series, but I know a lot of people have done that in the past. So I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen that or not. But that's something I'd love to do. I'd love to do a little bit of sky blocking. And just for funsies. Oh, we're almost done, dudes. We're almost completely done with the castle build. Thank you. The AliA kingdom is almost complete. Now I've got to work around backwards and get rid of all these blocks. So goodbye, dirt block. Goodbye. Thank you for being the best scaffolding I ever could have wanted. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to delete the block under my feet in a second. Hopefully I don't. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Oh. I almost fell to my doom. There we go. We can go and pick up all of these empty blocks. Now, I don't want to do it. I think we can go and do something else for a few episodes now because we've done a lot of work on this over the past few episodes. And you guys have been awesome with your support and all of your comments let me know what to do. However, we do have this pool system here. So what I was thinking is having like a big moat and extending the water system so it goes all the way around the edge. So it comes around from the edge here, comes all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over here. I guess we have to fill in the whole down to the cave system and all the way over there. And then we have like a cool bridge here. Up to you guys. It would probably take a little while to do that, but I think everything is done. I think everything's mirrored on either side. I think the gate finally works now. We've got our switches. We've got everything. I guess we can pick up this. You've been very useful, table of buildingness. You've helped create this awesome bridge system. I think it's going to finish it off. Which side should I be on? I'm going to be on the outside. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go on the outside. That's going to finish off our build, guys. Thank you so much for all of your comments and all of your supports. As I said, the AliA craft server is here if you want to go and jump on, build stuff, play some mini games, have some fun. All of that stuff is available and in action right now. We've got our gate ready. Let me know what you see next, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.